feeling really overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. Staff meeting yesterday, principal said that we need to begin implementing culturally responsive teaching. This is new. I don't really have time to add anything else into my deck. So, but administration keeps adding more to our plate and they're not taking it.
Mhm. But here you say you're feeling
Yes, very.
your school expects your teaching, you to be teaching, your teaching culturally responsive and not
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
So I actually have a book in my bag that I think might help. So I've been doing this book study with my coaching colleagues called the Genius by Comment. And as you say, it's very homework, such a valuable resource to me these days. And I actually have another copy of it in my bag. Is it something that you might look at for a minute?
I think so.
Okay. I think this would really help you to understand what culturally responsive teaching is. Right. So I'll leave it to you if you know think it's something to look at. But before I leave it with you, I'd like to show you a few pages in here um, that might help you to understand culturally responsive teaching. So this is page 45. On page 45, Golden Muhammad refers to a text called Cultural Responsive Teaching Theory of Social Practice by Jean Piaget. So she defines culturally responsive teaching as using a cultural characteristic experiences and perspectives of ethnically diverse students as conduits of teaching them more effectively. And her premise rests on the philosophy that teachers can't teach until they deeply know and understand cultural and ethnic ways of knowing. And this includes the tools, protocols, values, traditions, and ways of living of the students that we teach. So what does that mean for you with
I think it says that when students are interested and engaged in the learning, that's going to um, increase when educators use the pedagogies connected experience.
Yes, yes. So she says that teachers need to know and understand the values and traditions of living for the students that they teach. And one way that you can infuse cultural responsive teaching, which you're already doing today, is through historically responsive literacy. So I have another bookmark for page 49. So page 49. I'm thinking that if we can start with student identity, this might be a good way for you to be able to be culturally responsive and I have like so I'm just going to give you a minute to read that paragraph on identity on page 49.
Okay.
So what does she say? What does she say that? Why does she say that affirming is so important, especially in development?
I think she's saying because when you're younger, you're constantly understanding and trying to kind of make a sense of your own self. You
Yes.
have the
Yes.
self.
Yes. Yes. And since you teach first grade, these students are so young and they can begin to make sense of their self at this young age. And she also goes on to say that this is especially important for culturally linguistically diverse students who have a history of being negatively represented especially in public platforms like media and schools. And we know you have a really diverse class.
Yes.
So where do you think you could begin to infuse culturally responsive teaching and affirm student identity into your already existing curriculum without adding to your schedule or
I could probably use my read-alouds to more um, like topics or books or stories.
it's a great start because selecting books that affirm your student's identity is a great place to begin because you're not get extra time to your schedule and you can meet the state standards that you are required to meet and be culturally responsive at the same time. So children really need to see themselves reflected in literature. And you can look at standards that you're covering in your lessons, and you can take a look at what books are suggested in the curriculum. You'd be like, there are books that would be a better fit for my class in literature library. And I actually have books in my bag from literature. So I thought to speak with you too. Read through. These are books that are, lists of the culturally responsive children's books. So would you be interested in looking through some of these
Sure,
books?
I think that would be the perfect place for me to start.
Yeah. So I have an idea for a book that maybe we could start with called The Day Began by Jacqueline Woodson. This is such a great book because it talks about, the time that the student might be in the classroom, might feel a little different. They're not sure, they might not understand, you know. So I think this would represent the representative of the student in their classroom. And is this a book that you would like to start with?
To try.
Okay. So would you like me to model the first read aloud? Would you like to co-teach it, or would you like to?
I think I would like you to model first. Because my cultural responsive procedures and content. Just but yeah.
Sure. So what we can do is the first time I can model, and I will come to you in our next pre-conference with a lesson plan written up, and we'll go over all the language that I'm going to, thinking aloud, and then maybe the next time delivering aloud, they're from one of these books or from other books that you might have that are culturally affirming to the students in your class. Maybe you could pick one of these to co-teach it. How would that sound?
I think that would be great.
And then maybe by the third lesson, you could teach the lesson, and then I'll observe it.
Sure, that would be great. I
Great.
feel a lot better. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. So between now and our next session, could you also maybe find some time to look through chapters 1 and 2 of this Cultivating Genius book? I think it would really help you in understanding culturally responsive teaching, and especially culturally responsive literacy.
I promise I will try to get that done.
Great. That sounds great. I'm glad you feel much better.
I do. Thank you.